You're very sparkly.
There's a lot of fallout. I didn't do anything about it. I just
side up.
Alright, hello honored guest.
Are we rolling?
Yeah, it's recording.
Oh.
Alright. Hello, welcome to this video. I am joined by a very special guest, the one and only Sophia, last name excluded because of privacy reasons because of the internet.
Hello.
Sophia is my best friend since childhood.
Aww.
How old are we? 20-ish?
20-ish.
And Sophia is here to talk about something that I am very invested in.
Oh god.
And she's also invested in, but probably not to the same extent as me.
I am invested by proxy.
Yeah, invested by proxy.
Yeah.
That's fair. And that is BTS.
The one and only.
The one and only, truly. If you don't know who they are, they're a 7-member Korean group that is pretty talented and has very good
pretty
music.
Talented.
That is
only pretty talented.
Deeply talented.
Wow.
I'm trying to not fangirl. So, the esteemed BTS. And we're doing the BTS book tag, which was created by a person whose name I'm totally forgetting and I'm not going to look up right now. But it's pretty cool. I'll link them in the doobly-doo thing. I call it the doobly-doo all the time.
I noticed.
Oh man, whatever. I don't care. I'm linking them in the doobly-doo. If you don't get the reference, you're not a big enough nerd. Sorry. But we're going to do it. Basically, there's songs that are themed with questions about books from your life. Let's just do it. Okay. So, DNA. Name a book that started your love for reading. God. Who's a better booktuber now, bitch?
Oh, shut up. So, this is The Mysterious Benedict Society by Trenton Lee Stewart. Mm-hmm. It's part of a series, a trilogy, and it basically follows these 4 kids who have to take this kind of special entrance exam to be deemed special, and they're chosen for this really important mission to go infiltrate this evil secret institute and save the world. It's so hype. It's so hype. My answer for this is the Magic Treehouse series, just because I have really vivid memories of reading those in kindergarten, 1st grade, and just powering through them. Reading those definitely kind of made me understand that I could binge shit if I want to. Yes. I'm ready to read all 100 and whatever books in the Magic Treehouse series in one sitting. Yeah, they were very short, so it was easy to go through a lot of them. Exactly. Yeah, so that's mine. Okay, next question. Fake love. A book or character that you liked but now dislike. So, Sophia has nothing for this, but my answer to this is Anna and the French Kiss. Specifically, both Anna and ATN, I think. Have you read it? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and I think the reason I don't like it is because I sort of realized over time that they kind of did that other girlfriend dirty. She didn't do anything wrong except for, caring about school and, wanting to do well in the school she was in. And they cheated. I'm sorry. Oh, that's a spoiler. I'll put a little spoiler tag, maybe. Sorry. But, I kind of realized that was not the mature way to handle a relationship and, an issue. And it was problematic to me that it was painted as this other girl as a villain, when in reality, girls are trying to get an education. But yeah, so that's what I'd say. I still liked it, though, to be honest. I don't, dislike it. I don't like it as much as I did, because I recognize that it's easy to cast girls as villains, and easy to cast, the other girl as the villain in a way that I think is pretty unproductive. Yeah. So that's why I don't like it as much. Okay. Let go. A book or series that you were sad to see end. Oh, nice. Okay. For this one, I have A Tale for the Time Being by Ruth Ozeki. This one, I was very sad to see end. It's just one book. It's not a series, but it kind of has multiple perspectives and timelines, and I think it all comes together and culminates in a really satisfying way. Yeah. But I remember reading it and I could feel that the buildup was coming and kind of everything was converging, and it was very exciting, but I also really didn't want it to end, and so it was kind of it was a very bittersweet moment. Okay, mine is much more normie, and that is the Percy Jackson series, both. I thought about that one, actually. Of course you did. We have the same book taste. Why are you surprised? Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, because I really liked the first Percy Jackson series, but then I also really liked the Heroes of Olympus in that second series, and so because it spanned so much of my life, it was middle and high school. When it ended, it felt like a real loss, and I just didn't attach to any of Rick Riordan's other characters or book series as much as I did, like, the Camp Half-Blood kids. And so it was sad. It was very sad when it ended, because it was like 7-8 years of my life. It was like a long time. Okay. Serendipity. Oh, what a great song. A book or character that makes you feel happy.
For this one, my pick is Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. Because, I was told Anisha this earlier, I listen to it on tape a lot, and so I think it's just a very familiar story to me and kind of relatable in a lot of ways, but also like very uplifting. So Fangirl is about this girl named Kath who goes to college her freshman year, and it's kind of just about her first year of college, how she navigates her relationship with her twin sister at the same school, and trying to integrate into social life, and she's writing this fan fiction at the same time about this really popular book series. It's kind of like a fictional version of the Harry Potter series. And I think I related a lot to Kath in terms of her finding a lot of like social things scary. Because it's such a familiar story to me, it is always just very kind like whenever I read it, I kind of like feel very comfortable and happy. So
I have two answers for this one, actually. My first one is you saying, like, you listened to the book on tape reminded me of this. My Most Excellent Year. But it's, like, the first audiobook I ever bought on Audible, and I've listened to it through, like, 20 times. And it's such a good audiobook, and the book itself is really sweet and cute and makes me very happy. It follows these kids in their senior year of high school talking about their freshman year of high school. It takes place in Boston, and it follows mainly this kid, T.C. Keller. He's a huge Red Sox fan, and he's talking about kind of his life and his best friend, Augie, and he falls in love with this girl, and it's like this cute romance, but then also it deals with, like, LGBTQ stuff, it deals with, like, people with disabilities. It, like, has all these themes that I think it handles really well and really beautifully, and so it's so much fun to read, and it also just makes me very happy because it's something that I've listened to a lot over the years. My second answer is bum-ba-da-da! The Mysterious Benedict Society! You've already heard the plot from the lovely Sophia, but the reason this makes me happy is because it's actually one of the first books you ever recommended to me.
Ooh.
In, like, 4th grade.
Wow.
And
I'm a trendsetter, guys.
Something like that. Yeah, and I remember, like, being scared to pick it up at first because it was, like, it's like a thick book. And I was a little 3rd or 4th grader, and I was like, I'm not ready for that. But then I read it when I got swine flu in 5th grade, and man, it's just like, I don't know how to describe it other than it's just such a, it's like this found family book. It's so beautifully written, and the plot is really cute, and it's just fun to see people who feel lost everywhere else in their lives come together and, like, find a place. So, I liked it a lot. Okay. Euphoria. A book that makes you feel nostalgic. Aww. Cute.
Okay, for this, my pick is Alana, the First Adventure by Tamara Pierce. And this is part of a whole series that this author did. But basically, it's like the first lady knight in this fictional world called Tortal. And following, like, her journey as from, like, squire to, like, page to squire to full knight. I think whenever I think about this series, it just makes me think back to childhood and sitting and, like, reading all these books and falling in love with this world.
My answer to this is Out of Patience, which you will also recognize.
Yes.
It's a book that we read in 5th grade for school. I think 5th grade might have been my peak. And so it reminds me...
It was both of our peaks.
Yeah. You know, I'm not even embarrassed by that. That was a great year.
It was.
But it's basically... What is it even about? It follows this kid who's living in this small town called Patience, and his dad is really obsessed with toilets, and it's this super bizarre book, but it's so good.
It's very funny.
It's hilarious. Very cute, very fun. Okay, I Need You, a book on your TBR that you're dying to read.
Okay, I don't have a physical copy for this either, but it's one you recommended. It's called Red, White, and Royal Blue.
Ooh, yeah.
As far as I know, it's like the son of the president and the son of like some royalty person in the UK, and them like having like a love-hate relationship type thing. It just seems like very good as like a summer romance vibe.
For sure.
When you don't really want to be like reading dense literature, and you just
sure.
kind of want something fun. So I'm very excited to read that.
I'm excited to read that too. I recommended that to you without having read it. I just mentioned it.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to read it. My answer for this is kind of the opposite.
Great.
Red, White, and Royal Blue, and that's American Psycho by Brent Easton Ellis. Is that his name? It's been on my like list of books to read for literally years now, and I really like Christian Bale, and I believe he stars in the movie adaptation of it. And I'd love to watch that movie, but I want to read the book before I watch the movie because I feel like there'll be cool plot twists that'll be more fun to read than to watch. And yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm in the mood for some fucked up people doing fucked up shit right now, so. The next is Epiphany, which is a book that made you realize something major about yourself.
Okay. My pick for this is A Little Life by Hanya Yanikara. I'm trying to figure out what...
So my pick for this was also A Little Life.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Because I feel like what we realize is like, there's a duality to what we realized about ourselves.
Yeah.
How do we talk about it?
Okay. I feel like I realized the preciousness of life and the, like, importance of relationships and friendships and being there and showing up for the important people in your life.
Yeah, and I think for me, I realized that a big part of what I value in myself with respect to other people is my ability to kind of be there and show up and help them if I care about them.
Yeah.
Which, you know, I'm not that nice of a person. So there's like 8 people who I care about, and I care a lot about those 8 people. But yeah, so that's kind of what it made me realize. Yeah. Okay, that's the end.
There we go.
We did it. We're done.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. Thank you
on
for
the
being
channel.
here. Yeah, it feels very good to combine my 2 biggest loves, BTS and books. Sorry, Pranav.
Oh.
That was a funny joke. It's okay. He knows. What else was I supposed to say?
I don't know. Awesome. All right. Thanks so much, guys.
Wow. You're better at this than I am. Okay, bye.
Bye.